everyone and welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a drugstore makeup look. Since it's just about summertime, I used peachy orange tones, just something nice and fresh for the summertime. Also for this look, I'm going to be using two different options for a lip color, so you guys make sure to check that out and let me know down in the comments which one you like better. To see how I created this easy drugstore look, just keep watching.
To begin, I'm going in with the Infallible Pro Glow Foundation, and actually this brush that I'm using is by e.l.f. Cosmetics. It's called their Ultimate Blending Brush. This is such a good foundation brush, not just for drugstore products, but I've been using this a lot lately. It's a really good, smooth brush that blends really nicely. For my concealer, I'm going in with my all-time favorite drugstore concealer, the Maybelline Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser. The color that I use is medium, so I'm just going to apply this to the center of my face, under my eyes, a little bit into my forehead, and I'm just going to use a flat brush to blend this out. This brush is also by e.l.f. Cosmetics. It's the number 104, so far loving their brushes. On to the contour, I'm using the Jordana Sculpt & Go contour stick. This is probably the best drugstore contour product that I've used. It's just nice and creamy, and again, it's in a stick form, so it's really easy to use. So this goes in the usual spots, hollows of the cheeks, around my forehead, and a little bit at the tip of my nose. Next up, I'm going to just blend this out and make sure it's really, really blended so I get that good contour, but also get a nice warm finish. You really want that for a summertime look. And to set a little bit under my eyes, just the concealer, I'm using just the classic CoverGirl setting powder, and I'm applying with a small brush so I don't get too much of it on. Onto the blush, I'm going to use this duo by e.l.f. It's called the St. Lucia Blush and Bronzer Duo. This is a pretty good dupe for the NARS Laguna Orgasm Duo. So I'm just using the peachy blush, which is the perfect color for a look like this. And for a little highlight for a summertime look, I like to use a liquid product. This is the Maybelline Strobing Liquid in the color Deep Gold. For summer, like I said, you want it to look more natural and dewy, so I'm using a liquid. So I'm just taking a foundation brush and just patting this at the high points of my cheeks and a little bit into my brow bone for that, again, soft and natural, but still really glowy highlight. All right, we are happy with the face. Let's move on to the eyes. To prime my lids, I'm using a primer by e.l.f. Is it e.l.f. or e.l.f? I don't know. In any case, I'm going to apply this directly to my lids and then with my finger just blend it out. And I'm blending upward toward my brow bone. And the eyeshadow palette that I'm going to use is called the Copper Popper by Pop Beauty. It's a gorgeous palette, and I'm going to begin with this neutral color up top here. This is going to go right into my crease as my base color. I'm going to be building on top of this. So just with a blending brush, I'm going to make sure I blend it into my crease and outward. Next up, I'm going in with this slightly deeper peach tone, and I'm going to apply this all over my lid. So this is going to be that gorgeous wash of peach all over. It's not totally shimmery, it's not matte, it's kind of a satin finish. It just looks really nice and really nails that natural peachy tone for summer. I definitely want to make the inner corners of my eyes pop, so I'm going to take this golden peach shade and I'm going to apply this right at the inner corners, but I'm also going to extend into my lid a little bit, just blending with that peach tone. And now for a little more depth, I'm going into this darker peach orange shade, and I'm going to apply this right at the outer corner of my lids and into my crease. Again, all this is going to do is just give it a little bit more depth, a little bit more of that color. And with that same shade, I'm just going to take a smudge brush and apply this all across my bottom lash line. Again, I really just want that peach tone, peach orangey tone to really show up. And now for a little definition, I'm going to take this black waterproof pencil by Rimmel and apply this into the inner rim of my top lash line. I don't want this to be a liner look, but I do want to define the eyeline, so all I'm going to do is darken up my lash line a little bit without seeming like I'm wearing any eyeliner. And again, just going in and really darkening up that inner part of the lash line, just so you don't see between the lashes and the eyeball. You don't want to see any of that flesh tone, so that's why I darken it up. And for my mascara, I'm using one of my favorites, the Maybelline Push Up Drama Mascara. This is the bomb. I love this stuff. So I'm just going to focus most of that formula on the outer corners of my eyes. You know, I really like that lifted look at the outer corners, so I'm just going to focus most of the mascara there. And I'm also going to apply some Falsies by Revlon. These are individual lashes. And I'm going to use the Duo Dark Tone Adhesive. This is the best. You really don't want any of that glue showing, so you want something that's going to dry dark. So all I'm going to do is, with a pair of tweezers, just lower these lashes down onto my own lash line. And again, I'm focusing most of that length on the outer corner, but it's also important to make sure they blend in nicely, so you want to mix up the longer and shorter pieces. So every time you attach a piece to your lash line, just take a look at it, see if there are any holes that need to be covered up, where else you need to add more volume or more length. This really is just freehand. You just have to do it until you're happy with how it looks. Once I'm done, I'm just going to give it a minute to dry. And once I've got both eyes done, I'm just going to reach for that mascara again and just very gently run it through my lashes, just so that it hits those falsies as well, so everything looks nice and full. And of course, I want to hit those bottom lashes with a little bit of mascara as well. For my brows, I'm not really doing any filling, but I'm going to take the Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer. This is, you guys know it's my favorite. I use it all the time. This is just going to set my brows and also just thicken them up a little bit, just make them look a little bit fuller, and like I said, set them. And I'm giving you guys two lip options for this look, one matte and one glossy. So the matte color is by Pout, and it's called their Permanent Pout Nearly Nude. It is such a gorgeous color and really, really comfortable. It's a very comfortable matte. It's not dry or flaky. So this is one lip option for this eye look. The other option, which is glossy, is by Maybelline. It's the Baby Lips Crayon, and the color is called Blush Burst, and it just has more of that pinky watermelon-y tone, so it's just perfect for summer if you want to really go wild with the colors and pair that peach with the watermelon tone. So that's it for this look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know which lip color you love with this look, and I will see you guys in my next video.